It is time for another YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. It is Valentine's Day, and you are watching Minecraft on my solo survival world. Welcome, everybody. I mean, what a great way to spend Valentine's Day, if not to watch a Minecraft stream. For all you single people out there, I'm single. You know, I just like to play video games. So that's what we're going to do today. Lovely Valentine's Day. JT is in chat. How's it going? Saying ha ha ha. Yeah, I completely forgot it was Valentine's Day until just like an hour before the stream. And I was like, oh yeah, it's Valentine's Day. I think I saw like a commercial or something, like a Valentine's Day commercial. I was like, oh shoot, it's today. I completely forgot. JT says we can all be each other's Valentines. Yeah. And we can give hearts in the chat. Hearts in the chat. JT said someone walking their dog told me. Yeah, I completely forgot. I hope Liam's having a good Valentine's Day on his cruise. All right. Let's get started. I got a bunch of stuff I want to do today. And just a reminder, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow because I'm not going to be home very much. But yeah, I'll be back again on Monday, but I'll be taking a day break tomorrow. So let's jump into the stream and jump into the game and get a bunch of stuff done. Okay, to start with, I got to chill this ghast down. I mean, he's still like zooming. This is the ghast we used yesterday to fly my villager all the way over from the villager over here, and I sped up the ghast. So we're going to use some cheat codes to turn him back down to regular speed. Hold on, I got to pull up my cheat codes here. Hold on. Yeah, this is one of those games where you can, I mean, this is a very like mod friendly game. So, if you know all the computer codes, you can change almost every element of this game to whatever you need it to be. But yeah, there is a code, and I think you just you have to be near the ghast. And maybe actually let me get him near me. Yeah, let me just have him chill there. Okay, then I'll type the code in. Oh, shoot. You know what? I have to do something else first. One moment. Okay, so you do this. You go open to LAN, allow commands on, back to game. Now I should be able to type in a code. What? It's still not letting me. Oh, I hit cancel. I hit the wrong button. You do allow commands on. Don't hit the cancel button. That's not going to do anything. You do start LAN world. There we go. JT says, I'm single too. Yes, I hope he is. JT says, have fun on Sunday. It reminds me of DOS. Yeah, so my plan for Sunday... Oh, well, hold on. I'll get back to my plan in a second. Let me type in this code. Attribute... Nice. Yeah, if it's red, that means it doesn't work. But if it's gray, that means it's going to work. At n type happy ghast, because we want to affect the happy ghast. Okay. And then Minecraft flying speed. Base set 0.1. And 0.1, as my understanding, is the base metric. That's like what he normally is at. Okay. Yeah, I think he's back to normal. I think that's like his normal speed. So he's not like flying around all crazy like he was before. He's no longer drinking caffeine. All right. Good to know. Yeah, so my plan for Sunday, actually, like I said before, I try to spend Sundays hanging out with my folks. Just because my parents are getting older, and I just want to spend as much time with them as I can. I never want to be in like the. I hear all the time about like people who like their parents pass away unexpectedly, and then they're always like, "Man, I wish I got to spend more time with my folks." That's not going to be me because I'm just making sure that I spend good quality time with people in my family. So yeah, I try to spend some time on Sundays with just family members. Yeah, because it's always a good thing to do. Anyway, I do that on Sunday, and then in the morning, I'm going to try. Obviously, I have a video posting tomorrow at my business channel, and then I'm going to go for another hike. I'm really getting into hiking. I went on that hike with my dad last Sunday, and I was pretty much sore most of the week afterwards. But I had so much fun. I'm going to go back and I'm going to do more hiking. JT says it's so important to honor family. So sad when they go. Yes. Yeah, JT, if you know of any other great hikes that I should do, definitely let me know because I'm interested on places that I could go. All right, so we got this villager here, and I'm thinking, do I have all my stuff? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, okay. So I need to set up a spot for this guy. I can't just like leave him in a boat like this, right? And I'm thinking, how am I going to set this up? I was originally planning on like making like little cubbies for them so that they would be like all against the wall. But since the wall is curved, I can't think of a way of doing that so it looks cool. It just looks, I don't know. I think it'll be weird that it's all curved like that. So I was like, how am I going to separate these guys into little cubbies? And then I was thinking, you know what? The floor here is already in kind of a cool, unique grid pattern. Why don't I just use this grid pattern to make the cubbies for these guys to stay in? So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to like this is the center of the place. And so on either side of this center aisle, I'm going to start making cubbies for my villagers on either side. So yeah, I think I'll start right here. I have a whole bunch of fences. I'll just make myself a little cubby. And then we're going to hop in the boat here. And you could move the boat around. I'm going to stick him inside here. And then we're going to need two things. Each villager needs a workstation and they need a bed. Now I have the workstation, but I don't actually have a bed handy. So I think what we're going to do, put the workstation right there. Yeah, I need to go get a whole bunch of beds. Okay, let me eat something first. JT says, beautiful to hike. That sounds like a good hike. Just Smith Rock for now. Oh, the Oregon Trail. Yeah, I'm going to have to remember that one. Okay, I got books. I need a bed. And I also need carpet. I have some wool here, so we can make carpet here. Make a little bit of white carpet. The cool thing with carpet in these games is if you do a little bit of carpet on your fence, you can jump over the fence, but the villager can't jump over it, but just you can. Otherwise, you cannot get over the fence, which is kind of weird. It's kind of weird that you would be able to do that, but that's just the way it works. So we'll use that. This is our way to get in. I mean, you could also put like a gate in here, but if you open the gate, the villager can walk out, and I don't want that. So this is a way that you can get in, but the villager can't get out. So we'll do that, and then we'll need to get a bed. I wonder if you put the bed... I don't want to put the bed right next to the fence, because I feel if I put the bed next to the fence, he can get on the bed and then jump over the fence. I don't know if that's the case, but I think that's the case. All right, so we're going to need some beds. Let me pick this up. Oh, shoot, I'm out of space. Oh, my goodness. All right, and away we go. We're going to go back home really quick. Question for you, JT. Do you watch TikTok very much? I was thinking about this today. Because I was watching a video of someone talking about how they get, like, sucked into TikTok. And I don't know. I don't like TikTok. I've never really understood it. And people talk about it, and I just don't get it. I just don't understand what they're talking about. This person today was saying, yeah, JT says no sorry. So I guess JT doesn't use TikTok either. Yeah, this person today was saying that they'll, if they get on TikTok, it's like they'll start using it and suddenly 2 hours has gone past. And it's like, it's this massive time sink for them. And I've heard that from so many people that like, they'll get on TikTok and then it's like, they'll just like get sucked in and they'll be on it for like 2 hours scrolling. And that's not my experience with it at all. Like, I mean, I've tried it. I've been on it a couple of times. But usually what happens for me is I'll get on it and I'll watch I'll watch like 3 videos and then I'm bored. And then I leave. Like, I've never watched more than like 3 videos on TikTok. And like YouTube has the new YouTube Shorts thing, but I don't use YouTube Shorts either. Like, it doesn't do anything for me. Like, what are these people talking about where they sit there scrolling for 2 hours? I don't understand it. Like, it has absolutely zero effect on me. JT says, I probably would get sucked in. I don't get it either. It's weird. It feels a bit disjointed to me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. If I'm going to watch something, I would rather watch like a 20-minute show or an hour show, or like I'll find a video on YouTube to watch, for half an hour. Like, I don't want to watch something for 5 seconds and then scroll to the next thing for 5 seconds and then scroll to the next thing for 5 seconds. I don't understand that. Like, you can't, it's never like a fully formed idea. I don't know. I don't enjoy it. I don't find it interesting. I don't find it entertaining. It doesn't hold my interest. I don't know. Like, am I missing something? Like, everyone loves TikTok, but I just don't get, like, I've never used it for more than 5 minutes. And these people are talking about how they're using it for 2 hours. And like the time just flies by. JT says, I'd rather clean my baseboards. Haha, they're supposed to be serotonin hits or something. Maybe. Well, and the other thing people say is that like, you know, there's an algorithm, and the algorithm is supposed to know you so well that it feeds you videos that you're supposed to want. I've never found that to be the case. Like it'll randomly select videos for me that I don't want to watch. Like it'll randomly, like last time I used it, I think it randomly gave me a video of like someone in India dancing to Indian music, like an Indian musical kind of thing. I'm like, I don't want to watch this. I have absolutely no interest in watching this. Like, why did the algorithm choose to send me this? I mean, and maybe you have to give it more time, but I don't want to sit there for 2 hours scrolling through things I don't want to watch so that the algorithm can learn my what I like. But I don't know, even like on YouTube. So I'm on YouTube a lot. I watch a lot of YouTube, but even the algorithm on YouTube, the algorithm on YouTube is supposed to show you videos that you like. I still feel like that algorithm's not very good. I mean, I like such varied different things that, you know, half of the stuff that it recommends to me, I don't want to watch. JT says, I love dog shorts on YouTube, though. That's true. I love cute animal videos. I watch a lot of cute animal videos on YouTube. JT says, what a waste. Good. It means that you're not apt to be brainwashed. Bollywood. Yeah, it was like a Bollywood type Indian dancing video, something like that. All right, we're here in my wool farm. We're got to get wool to make beds. And I want to make red beds. I think red beds would look really nice. Look, we have tons of wool here. I'm going to get 2 stacks. I'm going to go see how much wood I have. Because you need wood and wool to make beds. Yeah, back in the day, right now you can make beds of any color. You can have any color bed. But back in the day, you could only make red beds. And so I think for a nod to that, I kind of want to make red beds just as a nod to the original Minecraft, where you could only make red beds. I think we have enough spruce that we could make these out of spruce. Okay, so I'm going to put down my shulker. Then we're going to go like this. Then we're going to go like this. And we're going to make 20 beds. Oop. No, it only made 3. I guess I need 20 slots. Oh, shoot. We're going to have to do this like one at a time. Oh, this is obnoxious. I guess I could make more room in here. And I can make more. Okay, let me try and give myself some more room here. Is that enough room? I can get rid of these. I'd like to keep the carpets on me. Yeah, I want to keep all of this stuff. I still only have enough room to make 3 at a time. Okay, hold on. That'll give me a little bit more space. Okay, you know what? We'll go with this for now. I don't have to make them all this second. I just don't have enough space to do all of this. Okay, so that's beds. Am I going to need anything else? Not for right now, but let me put this stuff back. Okay, spruce goes in here, and wool goes back out to my farm. Nice. Okay. And then we're gonna zoom back over to my mega project. Yeah, today I want to try and get some of the blocks that we're missing for the project. There's a bunch of stuff that I've just run out of. Like, we don't have enough copper to finish the roof. That's going to be a problem. All right, heading back. Gotta check my cape. My cape is actually doing very well. Oh, you know why? Because I bet... because it has mending. So every time I get experience, it heals a little bit. And I got a bunch of experience from trading with the villager. You get a lot of experience from trading. So that must have healed it up a little bit. Oh, and we also got a bunch of experience from killing all those cows. Remember we killed a whole bunch of cows? So that's good. That looks so good with the roof right there. All right, so I think we'll put the bed right here. Okay, one bed. Like that. Okay, then we'll put the rest of the fence posts in. Okay, so he's completely enclosed. Then we're going to whack him out of this. Be very careful. You don't want to hit this guy because then he'll get very upset. Boom. All right. So it looks like he is happy. So whenever we want to trade with this villager, we just jump in here and boom, we can pick up a Feather Falling 4 book, which we got already. So we are good to go with this guy. And then we can just top out here whenever we want. And we have our first villager, first of many, hopefully. And we can just, we can just add on to this. No, 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 no. Oh, 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 shoot. I didn't realize that. He can jump on top of the lectern and then jump out of the fence. Oh my god, that was almost a disaster. We almost just lost our villager after all of that. Okay, we have to know. Okay, that's good. At least we figured that out. So we have to put it, maybe we'll put it right here. We have to leave at least 1 block space between that and the fence. Whew. My goodness, that freaked me out. JT said smart villager. That is a smart villager. All right, let's go to the next thing. We need to get some... Let's get some more copper for the roof. So we've done most of this roof here, but as you can see, the edges curve. And so we're going to need to just extend the roof out to meet these curved edges. And I think we have a little bit more copper, but I don't believe it's enough. We have a stack and a half. that might be enough. I don't think it is. Because each line is a stack. Each row is a stack, and there's just a whole bunch more. I mean, we don't need that much more copper, but we do need a little bit more. So that means it's off to the mines. The other thing we need to get is sand, because look, we need more of this sandstone stuff to fill in the rest of the walls, and this is all we have left. So we need sand and we need copper. Where's my shulker box? Oh, I left it over here. JT says, hi ho, it's off to work we go. All right, let me try and get all these beds out of here. I'll just keep them in here. We'll need them eventually. And I will keep one because it's always smart to have a bed on you. And is it nighttime already? Not quite yet. Soon. Yeah, the sun's setting. JT says we should plan a Disneyland meetup when the group gets big enough. That's a good idea. Well, so Liam and I just met up at Disney World. That's what I said. Liam and I have been watching streams together, like Minecraft streams together for years now. I don't know how many years I've done this. I've been doing this channel. I don't know. You can go back and look, but it's got to be at least 5 years I've been doing this. Anyway, he's been there since the beginning. Yeah, so we did do a meetup at Disney World. Was that last month? Or 2 months ago? I don't remember. No, it was in December, so like a month and a half ago. No, like 2 months ago. That was a lot of fun. JT says, that's right. JT says, can you imagine all of us in the Tiki Room? LOL. I love the Tiki Room. It's probably my favorite. The Tiki Room is probably my favorite thing in Disneyland. I just think it's fantastic. I just remember the first time I went there. Because I used to live in Los Angeles, so I didn't go to Disneyland that much, but I went a couple of times while I was out there. And I remember the first time I went to the Tiki Room. And it was just so shocking to me how everything moved and like the birds like flew around and stuff. I was like, this is so cool. Yeah, but I that would be great if this group gets like really big and we all went to Disneyland, but I don't know if this channel's ever going to get that big. This is yeah, I mean, well, my other channel is like my main channel, right? So that's like my big channel. But there really isn't any crossover from my big channel to this channel because, you know, most people watch my other channel for news content. They're not the same people who want to watch Minecraft content. So there really is no like crossover between the channels. This is just more of like, this channel is more of just like a hobby for me. Whereas like the other one's like, the other channel's like my job, you know? So, and I like doing them both. Like, I'm so lucky that like they're both things that I'm just like passionate about and love to do. JT says, it would be cool to have like 20 or 50 of us. Yeah. I've had streams on this channel that have been pretty big, like that have had a lot of people in them, but it's not like you know, obviously obviously there's not a lot of people here. So, which I'm fine with. I just like coming on here and doing it for fun. I mean, some streams I'm just doing it for myself. Okay. So, what are we doing? Copper. Oh no, I need to put some of this stuff away. Yeah, the real benefit for me of this channel is it allows me to like, if since I do so much YouTube stuff, it allows me to test things out on this like smaller channel before I roll it out on my main channel. That's what's super helpful for me here. You know, because YouTube is always changing things and always adding new features and stuff. And so before I like add a new feature on my main channel, I like to just test it out in here. Oh, I was gonna put my emeralds away. JT says it would have to be safe, people. Yeah, it's hard to kind of specify who can come and who can't come. You kind of have to do it just like a meetup, like you would like announce like a meetup of, you know, where you're going to be and what the plan is. Let me put these books away here too. Just give me a little bit more room in my inventory. I feel like I'm always running out of inventory space. Here's my books chest. And I'll put away some more of these oak pieces. Boom, boom, boom. I don't need all of these boats. Put these in there. I'll leave the leads in here too. And this too. Okay, what else do I have in here? Carpet, wool. That stuff's all good. We'll leave that. All right, let's eat something and then we'll go mining. JT says, oh my goodness, it would be so much fun to do lunch or dinner in Pirates. I have eaten in that restaurant before in Pirates. And I went when I was, I don't remember when I went. It was like a long time ago. But yeah, I ate in that restaurant in Pirates, and I just remember it was one of the best meals of my life. Like, the food was so good. Yeah, it was a really, really fun experience. Yeah, so now I've been to both Disneyland and Disney World. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. When I went to the Disney World area and Liam and I met up, we only went to Epcot. So I guess that's technically not Disney World. We went to Epcot, which I loved. Epcot was so cool. So I guess technically I haven't been to Disney World yet. Maybe that's something for the future. All right, so this is my, oh, I didn't really explain where I was going. This is my mine shaft. This goes all the way down to the base of the world. We're not going to go there. We need copper. Copper spawns kind of closer to the top of the world. So in these like upper levels over here, and there's a place down the mine shaft down this way. We got to go this way, where there's a lot of copper spawns. I'm going to put my chest plate on just to give myself a little bit more protection, because this can get quite dangerous. Because out, you know, where it's like dark in the mines down here is where monsters can spawn. But we're looking for some copper. Gonna drop down here. We're gonna drop down here. Come over this way. How do I get down there? Oh, there's water this way. Gotta avoid the lava. JT says, it's so big there, I hear. One or the other. I hear people could be there a week and not do all of it in Florida. Yeah, that's what was surprising to me with Florida. Yeah, it is so big. And I used to always be confused when people used to talk about how they would get annual passes. Like, I was like, how do you get annual passes for a theme park? I mean, how many times could you possibly go in a year to justify the cost for an annual pass? But when I actually went, now I understand, because it is so big that, yeah, you could just go, like, when you go, you just see a fraction of it. There's just so much going on and so much stuff. It would be like really easy to go like once a month, and maybe you would get through the whole thing going once a month. Okay, as you can see, with all the torches, you can see I've already been here before. This is all stuff I've explored. I've already been through this whole area, and I don't remember if I've already mined all the copper out of here. So there may not be any copper left, but this is the first place I want to kind of look. So yeah, I've already been through all of here. Looks like I mined out a bunch of stuff there. So this up here is a stalactite cave. And stalactite caves are where you tend to find a lot of copper. So you can see this. This is like the base of a stalactite, or, you know, stalactite and stalagmites. You got like, yeah, like look at all of these. They're all through here, and there should be a bunch of copper in here. Yeah, it looks like I've mined a bunch of it already. So I wonder if there's any more. Oh, here's some. No, that's iron. I don't need iron. Oh, gosh. Enemies. Enemies. You know what? I don't see any. I don't see any copper. This is not going to be worth it if there's nothing here for me to mine. I think I've gotten it all already. Oh, these guys are not going to leave me alone. All right. Get away from me. Wow, this guy is strong. Are you kidding? That guy's super strong. Yeah, this is iron. That's not what we want. We want copper. Oh, gosh. All right. Well, if I'm going to have to go find new sources of copper, this is going to be more challenging than I expected. All right, change of plan. Change of plan. We're going to go for the sand. Because we need both copper and sand. Sand is much easier to find. Yeah, just go to the desert. We'll go to the desert. We'll get ourselves some sand. JT says, run away. It sounds funny when they die, LOL. Oh, this right here, this is an amethyst crystal. I found this in the mine the other day. These are really cool. You can use these to craft tinted glass, which is glass that doesn't allow light in. So these are, and they're just kind of cool blocks you can use. JT says, wow. Yeah, there's just, you know, there's just interesting stuff all throughout here that you can just find as you're wandering around. And then the further you go down, the more likely you are to find diamonds. So if I go all the way down, this is the base of the world down here. This is as far down as you can go. It kind of just ends after this. But I dug all these tunnels looking for diamonds. So this is my massive mine down here. But there isn't too much copper this far down. Copper tends to spawn higher up in the world. So we're going to take a break from running around in my mine, since this was an absolute waste of time. We got 0 copper. Not a single piece of copper to be found. Well, I guess I just didn't remember that I had mined it all. Oh, shoot, it's nighttime. Gotta sleep. That's okay. We will go to the deserts. And we got to go to the desert in this world is really far away. Every time you generate a world, the world generates different. So everyone who plays on Minecraft, the world is different for them. So it's just like random whether you get a desert close to you or not. Unfortunately, my desert is very far away. So it's easier to get there through the nether because 1 block in the nether is worth 8 blocks in the overworld. So it's just quicker. See, I have a desert. This is assigned to the desert. Go this way. So this is like a way to fast travel through your world is to go through the nether. JT says, yes, but we got to see the amethyst room. True. Yeah, I guess it's not a waste of time. It's always just fun just exploring. Walking around the world, looking at different things. Yeah, look at how far this is. So in the overworld, getting here is 8 times as long as this is taking us now. So that just tells you how far it is. Okay, we'll go through this portal. And hey, we are in the desert. You know what I also want to get here is I want to get these. These are dead bushes. And the only way you can get this in this game is if you get a pair of shears and you have to snip the bushes. And this is the only, you can't craft these. You have to pick them up like this. So let's just run through like really quick and get some of these bushes. I would love to like put like some of these dead bushes in the cemetery area. Just to make it look a little bit more spooky. Oh, and this is like a little temple that just kind of spawns in. I already destroyed. As you can see, I've been like mining out sand and dirt and rock and stuff through here. That's why it looks so awful. Let's just run through and pick up a whole bunch of these bushes, and then I can use them in my cemetery. Yeah, so this is the desert biome. That biome out over that way is called the savanna biome, and this light water in here is called the warm ocean biome. And you can't really see, but there's a whole bunch of like different coral, like really colorful coral plants and stuff in there that you can use. I need all of the dead bushes. Yeah, and you just go to the different biomes because there's just different blocks that you can only get in certain biomes. Like this is regular sand and this is red sand. The red sand, this is a mesa biome. When you see biomes that look like this with like these are like different like terracotta blocks you get in here. Man, we hit the mother lode of dead bushes. There's dead bushes everywhere. So how was your week, by the way, JT? I've had, I mean, now that it's the weekend, I've had kind of a crazy week. I mentioned earlier that like I'm shutting down, or I'm winding down a lot of my accounting work so I can focus more on YouTube stuff. But it's kind of at that phase, this week especially, where like you're winding things down and trying to hand them off to other people, and it's like twice as much work because you got to like train people and like make sure that everything is like organized. And I'm trying to do that, and like YouTube takes an enormous amount of time. Like I don't think people realize like how much time I spend on like videos. I mean, I really like every time I put out a video, I'm pouring my heart and soul into that video. So like they take a long time to like research and put together. So yeah, it's been a really like exhausting week for me, but it's all good stuff because it's like it's all it's a really positive thing to be able to switch things around so I can focus more on YouTube. I mean, it's just all positive. It's just really exhausting. That's one of the reasons why I really want to go out on a hike tomorrow, to just kind of just like refresh and clear my brain and just be out in nature. JT says, I thought I saw an octopus. I have such burnout. I didn't do much. I walked a bunch though, and I feel great. Yeah, walking is great. True. Yes, it is hard to hand off things, and I hear that YouTube is super time consuming. Yeah, it's very time consuming. Okay, so this guy is going to help me mine. I love these guys. These guys are called, gosh, I forget what the name of them are. I forget what they're called. Gosh. Anyway, this little guy is going to help me. So this guy, like, whatever block he's holding, he'll pick up for you and try to throw in your inventory. So what I'm going to do, first I'm going to eat. I'm going to pop that out and hope that he follows me. Is he going to follow me? No, he's not. Shoot. These guys will fly away if you don't stay on top of them. No, don't fly away. Come back. Boom. Okay. Let's put a lead on him. Don't fly away, mister. Come over here. JT says, when you go to Oregon, Smith Rock has trails and hikes. Okay, so this is the what I need to mine out. These kind of blocks here. This is called the sandstone block. So this is the sand, and this is sandstone. And I need both of these. I need sand and sandstone. But this guy is going to help me. So let's take the leash off. Take the lead off. And then we'll just start mining this. See how fast you mine it? You can mine it faster than you can pick it up. And so I'm just like leaving it like laying here. And what happens is this guy will pick it. This guy will go around and pick stuff up and then throw it to you. Just like that. Isn't that so cool? And it's like he's helping you to mine. I just think that's just so cool. He's just like running around picking stuff up for you. It's very interactive. I love the sound of all of this too. It's very satisfying. Yeah, so all of this is going to become our new walls for our mega project. JT says, that's super cool. Okay, I think I may have mined more than I can carry, honestly. I mean, we just mined a lot. So let's throw some of it in our shulker box. And hopefully he'll hand us some more. Where'd he go? Actually, it looks like it's turning nighttime. Let me try and I'll help this guy grab all his stuff. Oh gosh, that scared me. Yeah, this is an Enderman. If you look at him in the eyes, he'll try and kill you. So you can't look at him in the eyes. That's kind of scary. Come on, do your job faster. Faster. I don't have all day. Okay, it looks like he got all of this stuff. I think that might be all of it. Nope, he's found some more. Okay, I'll put a leash on him there. I think we've got all of it. Okay, so how much more are we going to need? We should also get some sand too. So let me just start digging up. We don't need as much sand. Are you with me, bud? Yeah, we don't need as much, but maybe like a couple stacks of sand. Yeah, normally it's not as quick to be able to mine these, but my tools are so good that I have Instamine. See, I have efficiency 4 and unbreaking 3 on this shovel, which makes everything like an Instamine kind of thing. Which makes this like really fun to like go through and just like instantly hit these blocks and break them, and it makes it really easy and fun to just collect resources. All right, so how much is this? Yeah, we've already gotten enough. All right, so let me just pick all this stuff up. Why can't I fall down here? There we go. Okay. I think we got everything, so let's head over this way. We'll tie this guy back up so he doesn't fly away. Okay, perfect. Let's head back into the nether to go back home. Aliana is in chat saying, yo, what are you building? I am working on my mega project. It's a gigantic villager trading hall is what I'm working on. And I've been working on it for months. One of these days I'll get it finished. I was just getting more blocks for getting like sandstone and sand because we're using that to build the walls. But we're on my nether superhighway to go back to my main area. Yeah, there's a couple of different ways you could build nether superhighways. I like this method where you use soul soil and soul speed on your shoes. That makes you run super fast. But you can also use like boats and like on like ice pathways. That's another way you can do it. All right, so what we picked up is we picked up all these dead bushes. And while we're over here, let me just throw a couple of these around my cemetery here. Again, these are all the gravestones from all of my deaths. All my many, many deaths in this Minecraft world. I don't know how people play hardcore. Hardcore Minecraft is like, when you die, you lose everything. How do people like do that? I mean, I die all the time. I don't even understand how people like do that. Okay, so I'm just randomly putting like dead bushes through here just to make it a little bit more spooky. What do you think? I think it makes it look a little bit more spooky with these like bushes in here. Where'd the spider come from? And luckily, we got a bunch of these, so this is kind of nice. I need to get more of these dead leaves too. That would be good to have like kind of scattered throughout. Okay, we're almost through all of them already. Yikes. Maybe we'll put one right there. This is my basalt farm. I just have like a little basalt farm in here. I was using that when I was paving the road here because I needed a bunch of basalt. Aliana says, oh, sorry, I missed some of these. I also love enslaving. What is that? JT says, I wouldn't want to waste my time. I'd be rebuilding forever. Aliana says, made a movie theater in Minecraft. It's on my channel if you want to see it. I'm really proud of it. Yeah, you know what? I'll check it out after the stream. JT said, they sound so satisfying. How is your day? My day is going great. Hey, I'm playing Minecraft. The day doesn't get any better than that. All right, so maybe I'll just spread out some more of these dead bushes. We're almost through all of them already. I kind of want to save some of them. Maybe I'll throw some out here. You put some more out here. With all these dead bushes around, this is really not a very well-kept cemetery. All right, I think that's good for now. We have, how much do we have left? 24? Okay, I'll keep these in my chest for later. I'll probably use them around the base in other ways. But yeah, oh my goodness, I love that. See, just that little addition of the dead bushes, what a difference that makes. Just a little bit of variety sprinkled through here. I would love to do a pass just add a whole bunch of more bushes and flowers and stuff throughout here. I think it would add so much just texture and life to this area. I mean, I added these like firefly bushes up here, and just this little bit along the river's edge. It makes it come so much more alive. So yeah, I definitely want to do more of that. Eliana says, if you end up liking it, you can sub or say that you were there. No, not a big content creator. I'm doing my best. Of course. Of course. JT says, you Bob Rossed it. That's a good way to put it. All right, let's hop back in our boat. Go back across the way. Let's hop and take a quick sleep. JT says, happy little dead bush in the cemetery. Let me put these bushes away. Aliana said, for that, I just subbed. Well, thank you. Okay, I'll throw my bushes in here. And then we're off to the mega project. I'm almost out of food. Yeah, one thing I haven't done a good job on in this world is food. I'm like, it is kind of ridiculous that I'm this far along in my world and I don't have a really good food source. I mean, I've built all of this stuff and none of these are really, I mean, I could harvest this and turn it into bread. It's not like I don't have any food. It's just not really easy. I built this chicken farm. This is a chicken farm, and this was supposed to give me cooked chicken all the time, but it doesn't work. For whatever reason, they did an update, and it broke my chicken farm. So I still don't have like a good farm that's just like an easy source of food. I need to come up with something that can give me food really easily. Aliana said, also, I made Luigi's Mansion as well. I'll make a video on it if you want me to. That sounds like a good idea. You mean Luigi from, like, the Mario games? Patience is in chat. Hey, Patience, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Patience says, Aliana, I'll check your channel out too. Used to play Minecraft a lot, more of an Ark player now. And we're heading back into the mega project. We are making good progress here. We obviously need to close in this giant gap that's in the wall. But we got all of that sandstone. So that's going to help close this in. And the copper, oh, we still need, that's right, we still need copper. We did not find any copper, but one step at a time. So what we're going to do is just just going to take this sandstone and convert a bunch of it. Oh, I got to take the sandstone out. Take a bunch of this sandstone, and we use our stone cutter here, and we're just going to convert it into different blocks. Why is this not working? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're going to need cut sandstone. Oh, shoot, I forgot. We need to cook this to turn this into smooth sandstone. Yeah, you cook it in a furnace. Where's my furnace? You take like a stack, you put it in here, and this turns into smooth sandstone. Smooth sandstone. Okay, so we need this. So we're going to have this, 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 and this. And those 4 blocks make up the block palette I'm using for these walls here. Which I love this block palette. Just this mixture of different sand colors I just think looks so pretty. JT says, I have Aliana Cinema on my other screen. Aliana says, thanks. JT says, it's a great cinema. Aliana says, when do you stream? I want to see more of this. I've just started daily streaming again, and so I'll usually stream around this time. It's like I start at like 5:30 Phoenix time, and I'll usually stream for about an hour a day. JT says, how big of a furnace? Oh, I guess we will see. That really is a beautiful setup. All right. Well, I think that's a good place to end it. I hope you guys all have a good rest of your day. Have a great Valentine's Day. Have a great weekend. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow on Sunday. I'm going to take a break, and then I'll be back on Monday and stream all of next week, and hopefully we will make progress. So good to see you in the stream, Aliana. Good to see you, JT and Patience. Have a great weekend, everybody. And everyone, remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.